I think it's now.
Wrong way.
No, it's the right way. Just pull the thing down. Yeah, exactly. You can be strong with it.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that?
You know what? I think it goes on the other side. I can also get you a handout.
Isn't this great? We're watching each other. The
So,
right side.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But put it on the top. It's not hooking over your ear.
Oh, like that.
Like hook it. Make
Yeah.
sure. No, still the other way. But pinch that thing so it's more of a hook. If I notice it gets frustrating for you, I'll give you a mic.
How's that?
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. We're mastering the technology as we go. All new to me. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Sing with us.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So I must say it was quite a week for me. The first 2 days weren't too eventful because, after all, it was a Wednesday to Friday before the July 4th weekend, and we did our first service and didn't meet too many people. But beginning this week, I had the joy of being with so many of you and meeting you both in person and on Zoom, and it was wonderful. And what I found remarkable, but I shouldn't have been surprised, was everyone's expression of love for Temple Habonim and the excitement of being a part of the community and how it sustained them for decades and decades, and that it looked forward to many years to come of prosperity and celebration with Habonim. So it was a really beautiful experience. Thank you to all the people who came out, and I look forward to further Zoom meetings and in-person meetings here at Temple. It was just beautiful and made my heart sing. It was a perfect way to prepare for the peace and joy of Shabbat. Get the candles first? Yeah, let's do the candles. We're going to do the candles now. So, very good.
You might have noticed on the PDF that we've given you, I'm going back to an old format, what the prayer book actually looks like, in an effort to try to make it a little more like you have the Siddur in your hands at home. We ask that you keep that to yourself, CCAR rights and rules and such, but really participate with us and let us know another time your best way. How do you participate in this service? What are you doing? Tell us.
So our service will begin this evening on page 121. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Join with us, please. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And we continue now on page 124. Or 25. No, 24. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, and hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May the synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. And on this Shabbat, may the doors of this synagogue, which right now are not open, may we have it as a foretaste of the world to come, a foretaste of Shabbat, an ideal world where indeed we will gather once again, and the doors will truly be wide open to welcome all of you to our sanctuary.
There it is. Hello.
Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Mayafer hayom Shabbat shalom. Page 142, as we welcome Sabbath peace with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon.
HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Metzi Kaddish is on page 144 as we pray together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba B'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael Bagala, Bagala, uvisman kariv, v'imru, Amen. Yehishme Rabba mevorach, li'alam ulal me'almaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yitalal, shemei dekurusha berichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran le'alma, V'imru, Amen. And if you wish, you may rise for the Baruch Hu, page 146.
Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai, yai dai 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 dai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We continue now on page 149. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadeta, Otanu lemadeta. Haken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu, Uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu, Ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem negeh yomam v'layla, negeh yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha al tasir, Mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev Amo Yisrael. page 152 and 153. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
And you may be seated. We join together in prayer for the Ve'ahavta, page 154.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta ba'am b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha Ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeruhu v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. We continue now on page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot. That wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt. That there is a better place, a promised land. That the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. That there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Page 158. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Malechutecha ra'u banecha, bokeh yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze Elianu ve'amru, Ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. David, I'm going to just ask you now to come over to my screen because I got so excited for Mi Chamocha, I was just banging my lectern and I hit something here on the screen and I don't know how to get back to where I need to be. Do you mind if I ask you to move?
Yes, I'm going to move over. Yep, and you do that.
I promise this isn't rehearsed. This isn't part of what
we really
do.
just did this and I don't know how to do it.
It was an easy fix?
I thought it would be.
Well, Purell.
There you
right
go. All right.
It's so funny that just happened in that moment. On pages 161 and 160, we're going to be singing Hashkivenu, Let There Be Love. It's hard to show love when you're scared. It's hard to show love. It's hard to be vulnerable in those moments. And yet we're still here.
Yeah.
There's still love. There's still...
and there's understanding.
Yeah.
And there's compassion. And we feel that. We feel that tonight.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be a shelter from life's storm. I'd feel comfortable in a different land. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu. Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu. L'shalom. Let there be love. Let there be love and understanding among us. Peace and friendship. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
We're going to sing Vishamru now. And it's a celebration of covenant. A celebration that this day is like no other day of the week. That even in these times, we separate Shabbat. We separate Shabbat and guard it, and care for it, and treasure it, for it treasures us.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lazot et HaShabbat ledoratam beridolah. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lazot et HaShabbat ledoratam beridolah. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. One more time. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
And we rise for the tefillah, our Amidah, a time of community, a time of introspection, a time to pray together as one. We pray, with Adonai Sfatai Tiftach. Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. La 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 la. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha.
Page 166. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Page 168.
Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav lehoshia, Morid atah, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Michamocha bal gevurot umidomelach, Melech memit umechayeh umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol.
Page 170.
Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. And you may be seated. We continue now on page 170, page 173, page 173, at the top of the page. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Page 174. Retzei Adonai Eloheinu Be'amecha Yisrael U'tefilatam be'ahava תקבל ותהי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל. ישראל עמך אל קרוב לכל קורא פני על עבדיך וכוננו שפוך רוחך עלינו ותחזן עינינו בשובך לציון. רחמים ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו לציון. לציון לציון לציון.
We continue now on page 177, our prayer for thanksgiving and gratitude. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ucha na'eh lehodot. We join together in our prayer for peace. Shalom Rav, page 178.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon Lecho hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon Lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha livarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol ed u'b'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. We take a few moments now for our private prayers, our silent prayers and meditations, our prayers within our hearts. יהיו לרצון אמרי פי,
אמרי פי, הגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגואלי, וגואלי, יהיו לרצון אמרי פי, אמרי פי, והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגואלי, וגואלי. Oh, this has been such a week that we are desperately in need of healing, a week that we need a mishaberach. We need a collective mishaberach for all those who've been afflicted with COVID. We need a mishaberach for all those first responders, all the physicians and nurses and pharmacists and ambulance drivers and grocery store workers, all those first responders who are saving and guarding life. And we need a mishaberach for all those who, because of the circumstances of our lives, are by themselves. We hope that you're with us tonight, and we hope that you hear our prayers of healing, of comfort, of compassion. The mishaberach is found on page 371. We join together.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach Avonote. Sorry. Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And after a prayer of healing, how wonderful it is to turn our hearts and minds towards that which are happy moments in our lives, moments of shechianu, moments of gratitude and blessing. I know for me, as I said earlier on, this week has been an extraordinary moment of gratitude and blessing as I've gotten to meet so many people, so many new friends, and friends I feel like are going to be with us for a long time, and that's a real moment. Friendship is a real moment of shechianu. So thank you for all those who came out to to meet me and to have time together as to welcome me to Temple Abonim. Thank you.
I saw a lot of great things this week. I feel lucky to have participated in a Hebrew webinar this week and see colleagues from across the country I hadn't seen in a while. I forgot to mention last week my dad started a 2-year term as his temple president.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Temple Isaiah in Fulton, Maryland. So he's very excited and he's got a lot on his plate. I feel like there's just so much good that happened. But there's one moment that I wanted to share that stuck out to me. It's the moment that's overwhelming me, this moment, but it's not what I expected to say in the moment. I got to see some of the people who were having a meeting with Rabbi Howard, these welcome meetings. In case you all forget, we haven't seen each other in so long. It feels like forever. I almost tackled Joanna Furchansky when I saw her. I was so excited. And for all of you who I got a chance to see, it filled me up in a way I can't tell you. It was just fantastic. I just felt so grateful.
I said to that first in-person meeting that it was the first time I had been with other people at a temple function since March 14th. And how good it felt to be with each other. Even we were distanced, of course. But we were outside in the courtyard. It was a beautiful night, and it was so special just to be with other people. And I love my family dearly, but this was the first time I had been with others in a long time, and it felt so good.
I'm remembering 2 others. You helped me remember them.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon, I am helping Teddy Triebwasser and his soon-to-be wife get married. I'm going to be singing a couple songs, playing guitar, socially distant, of course. It was a big honor, and for many of you, the Triebwassers are a part of your life through Temple Habonim, really through all of us. And so I'm very excited for Teddy and Amanda. And I helped out my friend Sarit Katsu today do something for her congregation in Shrewsbury,
Vermont.
Shrewsbury. I could tell you eventually. And while I was there, I found out that Heather Glassner, who is one of our members, her parents are founding members at that Chavara.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was just a wonderful Lador Vador, we're all in it together moment. So many Shehechianim.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's sing, David. That's beautiful.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
We move from such a moment of joy and God sustaining our life to my sermon, which is not as optimistic, but still important to say, so that's okay. Of all the Torah portions, and there are 54 of them, that we could be reading and studying and contemplating, this one, Pinchas, is the one we should probably skip right over. After all, we want to study the Torah for its insight, its wisdom, and its relevance to our lives right now. And in fairness, we can usually accomplish that lofty but reachable goal. But right about now, though, a portion like Pinchas feels positively blasphemous. Not a breath of fresh air, but a punch in the gut. But this is not the time to turn away. This is not the time to say, not now, the world's spinning out of control. Instead, as honest, responsible, Reformed Jews, we must confront our tradition head on, warts and all, in order to discover that Judaism may not have all the answers, and that we may not be able to rationalize our way out of the muck. Indeed, as the Buddhist philosopher Alan Watts once wrote, we may just have to resign ourselves to the wisdom of insecurity, to the realization that sometimes our texts can lead us astray. So what's happening here? The Israelites are approaching the border of the Promised Land and probably a little nervous about the future. And when they meet up with the Moabites, they start to party like it's 1999. After wandering around for 38 years, maybe they were just happy to see some new faces, learn about some new cultures, and as we like to say about our kids, the ones who've been in elementary school for 6 years and are getting tired of the same old faces, maybe they just wanted to swim in a bigger pond. So the sheltered, easily tempted Israelites start behaving badly. They worship the Moabite god, Baal. They sleep with the Moabite women, and they seem to forget almost all of the commandments that they learned at Sinai. Not surprisingly, God got angry and told Moses, quote, "Take all the ringleaders and have them publicly impaled before the Lord, so that the Lord's wrath may turn away from Israel," unquote. And if that wasn't bad enough, just as Moses was telling the tribal chieftains to carry out God's order, Pinchas, Aaron's grandson no less, watches an Israelite and a Midianite woman mosey on by and go straight into a tent together. Pinchas, in response, picks up a spear, follows them into the tent, and stabs both of them to death. Now you might think that Pinchas, the future priest, who was doing his best Dirty Harry imitation, would have incurred God's wrath. After all, we are people who prize the law, not flout it. Our Torah speaks clearly and often about the importance of judges, evidence, witnesses, cities of refuge, and honesty on the witness stand. Surely we would be the last people to applaud such vigilantism. And yet, despite our tradition's emphasis on fairness and justice, Pinchas is praised and rewarded for his deeds. God says, quote, "Pinchas has turned back my wrath from the Israelites by displaying among them his passion for me, so that I did not wipe out the Israelite people in my passion." God then declares that because of Pinchas' actions, there will be a pact of the priesthood for him and his descendants for all time. And just to add insult to injury, we also find out that when Pinchas murdered the couple in cold blood, it stopped a plague against the Israelites. A plague that had already killed 24,000 people. Who knows how many thousands of lives were magically saved by Pinchas' ill-considered deeds. This, to me, is beyond dispiriting. God in the Torah, he preys upon Pinchas, a zealot, a man who by his deeds renounced the rule of law, a man who by his deeds believed that only he can solve our problem, a man who by his deeds believes that he and he alone knows the will of God, and thus murders two people in God's name. And instead of repudiating Pinchas, instead of rejecting his zealotry, instead of denouncing his view that the ends justify the means, Pinchas is given the keys to the kingdom, a partnership with the divine, an eternal covenant of the priesthood, and the opportunity to dictate the fate of others. And here we sit in the midst of our own plague, with more than 130,000 people dead, their loved ones left to grieve in despair and isolation. Here we sit more than 4 months into this pandemic and still mystified by its transmission, seemingly indifferent to scientific evidence, and inexplicably to our neighbor's welfare. The number of cases in many places is actually rising. And here we sit with our very own Pinchas at the helm, his enablers and sycophants at the ready, who routinely denounces the rule of law, who blatantly ignores scientific evidence, and whose zealotry is on display 24/7, a zealotry not for the public health and welfare, but rather for himself and his family. For our modern-day Pinchas, the ends always justify the means, regardless of the consequences, and today those consequences for far too many of our fellow citizens is a matter of life and death. We are living through difficult, norm-shattering times. But like our ancestors before us, those who lived through historic eras of fascism, anti-Semitism, authoritarianism, and war, we too do not have the luxury of despair. Despite our Torah's adulation for Pinchas's religious extremism, we must categorically reject his certainty. Despite God's pact with Pinchas, ironically a pact of peace, we must be deeply skeptical of those whose quest for personal glory supersedes all else. And despite the respect and veneration that Pinchas receives, especially for averting God's deadly plague, we cannot depend on any one person to rescue us from our current circumstances. Instead, we must seek out and support genuine leaders, those who profess doubt, those who behave with humility, those who are kind, and those who know that patience and modesty are virtues we must reclaim. One of the most remarkable aspects of our people's roughly 2,000-year-old conversation with our texts is how much we've changed along the way. While the Torah has been our faithful guide to the mysteries of the universe, sometimes we must also recognize its 2,000-year-old flaws. This year, in a world of uncertainty, let us admit that our Torah's regard for certainty feels not only wrong, it feels tone-deaf. Perhaps one day, Pinchas's actions will leave us breathless and impressed. But for now, and certainly for this foreseeable future, we will need a very different leader to see us through. As we search for such a man or woman, may we be blessed with strength and courage to see us through. Shabbat Shalom. We continue our service now with the Aleinu, which is found on page 586. Aleinu nishabeach l'adon hakol, latei gedula liyotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Please be seated. Page 591.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. David, I need to just express, first of all, my thanks for the service, my gratitude to you. I'm still not accustomed to the kind of minhag and routine of what we do, and in the last moments before the service began, I was putting on my microphone, which I'm not accustomed to doing, and in the tumult of doing that, I left the Kaddish list in my office. I had to just retreat for a moment and get that. So thank you for picking me up in doing so. This evening, we recall those who died in recent days, those whose families are in the midst of Shiva and Shloshim, the most intensive periods of mourning. We remember Eni Oliveira, mother of Leandro Oliveira, mother-in-law of Eliana Pritz. And we remember João Pritz, grandfather of Daniel, Tyler, and Helen Pritz. We also recall John Michael, and I'm going to just turn the floor to David for a moment, a close family friend.
It wasn't COVID, but unfortunately our family friend, 62 years old, John Michael, passed away on last Friday. And when Andy was here, he would often say, why don't you say something about the person? And while that's so uncomfortable to do, I just wanted to do it in this moment to honor him a little bit. So John Michael is our family financial planner and my parents' good friend. And I just have so many warm memories of being at their house and with their kids, and just a bond of childhood and memory. So I'm thinking of John Michael.
Thank you. And we also recall those who died at this time in years past, those whose yurtzites are commemorated on this Shabbat. We remember Chaya Axelrod, beloved grandmother of Heidi Brousseau, Everett Steinman, beloved father of Marilyn Gitlin, Elizabeth Schwartz, beloved sister of Julie Haworth, David Knopf, beloved father-in-law of Carol Knopf, Solomon Meister, beloved grandfather of Lisa Toper, and Max Weinstein, beloved father of Jerry Weinstein. Zichronam livracha, may their memories always be remembered for a blessing. And for anyone out there who is with us tonight, if there's someone you're saying Kaddish for, may his or her memory be for a blessing. We join together on page 598 and pray together as one family, Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, b'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayei chon uv'yomei chon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah v'rach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal, Shemei D'Kudisha Barichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'yimru amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved. And let us say, Amen.
Ose shalom bimromav.
Uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru yoshvei tevet. Well, for announcements, we're going to have Torah study tomorrow morning. And, I guess that's, okay, let's do that. Wait, I'm learning
Torah study.
Yeah, Torah study. So that's tomorrow morning. Come and join us on Zoom. I'll put the text up for you, and we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about Pinchas some more, and about his passion and about God's reward. So we'll see. We'll see if we want to do that. That's at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Join us for Zoom. If you look on the email blast that went out today, there'll be a link so you can join us. And then on Sunday will be the Big T elections, right?
Weather permitting. 12 o'clock noon here, socially distant with our masks and everything. We have a rain date, so if it does rain, we'll have it the next week. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I'm really,
okay.
I feel a lot of gratitude inside. And there's just a lot of good stuff happening. And I know that you can go to your email box and see all the great stuff that Adina put for you.
Yeah.
And she can say it a little bit better than I can. So.
All right. I think that we're doing Kiddush right now, following that, and then do a closing song.
Yes.
Shall we do that? Let's do. If you have a glass of wine at home. Oh, you know what, David? You're over there, so you hold the Kiddush cup instead of me coming over. Okay,
Great.
Good. All right. So we'll join together to sanctify this moment of celebration and joy for Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
borei peri hagafen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemaaseh v'reishit Ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Ki vanu vacharta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha B'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat Amen. L'chaim. Concord grape.
And our challah seemed to have grown legs and walked away, but we can still bless it.
Let's bless it. It was here.
Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. P'tevon, everybody. All right. What do we have for our closing song, David?
It's The Angel's Blessing by Debbie Friedman.
Oh, yes.
I decided not to put it in your handout, not only because I couldn't find it in Mishkan Tefillah, but because so often we're looking at the words and seeing if our brain hears the same thing. And I thought for just a minute we could continue to let Shabbat sink over us and just listen. Shekhinah is the female presence of God, and the one that I find that I connect with the most. May our right hand bring us closer to our godliness, May our left hand give us strength to face each day. And before us may our visions light our paths ahead. And behind us may well-being heal our way. All around us is Shekhinah. All around us is Shekhinah. Right hand. May our right hand bring us closer to our godliness. And may our left hand give us strength to face each day. And before us may our vision light our paths ahead. And behind us may well-being heal our way. All around us is Shekhinah. All around us is Shekhinah. Sing it home. All around us is Shekhinah. All around us is Shekhinah.
May it be a week of peace. May it be a week of blessing. May it be a week of gifts from us and to you, from you to us as well. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Have a wonderful weekend. Good night.